Throughout my childhood and teenage years, I was known as that short and skinny kid. All of my friends would tower over me and would make me feel subconscious about myself. I was the athlete of the family. Sports was my way of expressing myself and made me feel good. But as I got older, things started to change. All my friends grew while I stayed small. All of my friends got bigger and stronger while I stayed skinny and weak. Playing sports was not the same. I was getting shoved around like nothing, and even though I was fast, I was never strong enough. Getting Athlete of the Year in elementary school meant a lot. Getting accepted to a sports school meant even more. Even though that school did not allow me to play my main sport, that didn't stop me from trying a new one. In grade 10, I tried out for the volleyball and basketball team, but I didn't make the cut. It crushed me. After hearing this, all I was thinking about was that I was not good enough, and that I would never achieve anything because of my height and skinny body type. So I decided that I'm going to make a change in my life by beginning to train and becoming stronger physically and mentally. I started off training at my house using bodyweight exercises. I wanted to go to a real big box gym, but I was too insecure about my body, so I bought a membership at a community center. I trained there for a year, and I started to see results. Finally, something worked. I was gaining weight and muscle, and I remember getting compliments on how fit I was looking. This helped my confidence, but I was still not satisfied. I finally had the courage to join Good Life. I trained there for a couple of years, and I was happy with the small increase of my weight and muscle. I got taller too, and my insecurities were finally going away. I did have trouble reaching my calorie goal since I was a very picky eater. But that all came to an end when I needed surgery. I was having trouble eating, sleeping, and breathing. I went to a throat specialist, and they told me even though it's a very risky procedure, I needed to get my adenoids and tonsils removed. In October of 2019, I had my first surgery. It didn't go so well. In the recovery room, I started throwing up so much blood that they had to put me back under for another surgery. After the second surgery, I thought it was over. But 2 weeks later, I got a few stitches in my throat opened and had me throwing up almost 5 liters of blood. This by far was the most traumatizing experience in my life. These surgeries did not allow me to eat for an entire month, causing me to lose 15 pounds. And I became skinnier than ever. All that work that I did to gain that muscle and weight went straight down the drain. The entire time at the hospital, I was begging the doctors to allow me to eat solid foods. They say, when you hit rock bottom, it is the perfect platform to build up from. And I can confirm that this is true. Not being able to eat for a whole month made me really appreciate food so much more. It cured my picky habits, and from that day forward, I will never take food for granted again. My time at the hospital was spent doing a lot of research and learning about the proper way to gain weight and what foods I should add in my diet plan. I remember watching multiple transformation videos, so I believed that I can do it too. When I was healthy, I finally left the hospital. I started eating foods that I never thought I would touch in my life. I started to double my portion size and saw my weight increase every week. I started to put on muscle again. But this time, I was more determined than ever, and I wanted to push past my boundaries. Learning different exercises and properly executing them helped me out a lot. Finally, I was able to notice different muscle groups grow. Not only did my physique and my mood change, but my confidence level skyrocketed, and I wasn't that little boy that was scared to go out in tank tops and shorts. With all the knowledge and experience that I learned from my journey, I want to help others in reaching their transformation goals. I want to make a difference in the world and inspire more people to transform their lives, just like I did with mine. During the pandemic, I decided to build a gym and practice motivating and training my brothers and parents. They are already seeing dramatic changes in the way that they look physically, but also how they felt mentally. So that is when I decided to put together my business and try to get as many people on the fitness and healthy lifestyle. Becoming more confident allowed me to set higher goals for myself and become more positive overall. It also helped me build a much stronger bond with my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and even friends. Fitness changed my life, and I hope you can come along with me and change your life too.